Alright, let's talk accessibility in fighting games. So that's a hot button topic, I know. Throwing my hat in the ring a little bit. I know a lot of people, when it comes to like simplification of fighting games, it's no one, all the old heads don't want it, right? And they're like, oh, we learned how to do our X amount of hit combos. Oh, we had only one frame links, yada yada yada. And so it seems like, in general, developers want to make it easier for people to play their games. So they simplify some of the execution, the punish game. Maybe, I know we've seen things like Grand Blue Versus and Rising Thunder. They did like just one directions plus and then press one button, so there's no motion inputs. But Grand Blue kind of had them like there was the ones on the timers and the ones not on the timers. In my opinion, the thing that makes these fighting games the most unaccessible doesn't have anything to do with gameplay or execution. It's these prices. Let's look at Tekken 7. This is on sale right now. So base game's $6, not a big deal. But if we wanted to get the DLC, that's $7.50 for Season Pass 1. It's $15 for Season Pass 2. $12.45 for 3, and 4 is 15. It's still releasing, so this is fine. It's not on sale. All right, let's pull up a calculator. So I guess you could still just try it for $6, but in worst case scenario, if this was still full price, this is $39.99. So if you wanted all of the Tekken 7 content not on sale, it's $134.95. I wouldn't pay that. The biggest thing, I've been wanting to just give Tekken a shot, and for the most part, I couldn't justify just giving it a shot when it was $40. $6, definitely good. But it's just this sale's not around all the time. You gotta wait. This is Steam Summer Sale, and so you can't only have new players coming in on the Steam Summer and Winter sales. They have to embrace free-to-play. I don't know. Has there been a Japanese free-to-play? I think I can say the Japanese developers have not tried it at all. But if we look at something like Brawlhalla, it's average peak players on just PC, mind you. I know there's a lot of Brawlhalla players on PS4, Xbox, and Switch. I know Tekken 7 also has a lot, but on PS4, but the console players of Brawlhalla is huge. So even then, just Steam stats, 28,000 average peak compared to Tekken's 5.5 thousand. I think if Tekken or really any fighting game were go free to play, we'd see a huge jump in players. I know we have Riot coming out soon with Project L. They've been pretty hush-hush about it. They haven't given us a lot of information, but I'm hoping it'll set a precedent in its business model. Hoping not so much the gameplay, because I think Project L is going to be the most polished when it comes to it's going to be easy to play. It's the Rising Thunder devs, and it's going to be free to play. But there are some cons to it. And it's we all know Riot can. They've gotten better with it, from what I've heard. I don't follow League of Legends or anything, but I know there was some people complaining there's certain skins can affect the how strong a hero is. It's oh, no, they got a trailer for a new skin that looks really cool. It's going to be expensive. We're receiving buffs for that character next week. But I think if and when Project L is just a huge success, it's going to force the attention of these fighting game devs to try to follow suit. If it doesn't get the developers themselves, the suits and the publishers, they're going to take notice for sure. One thing I'm worried about is I'd hate for them to copy the gameplay, because Rising Thunder, where is it? Rising. So while Rising Thunder, it's definitely a good game. really accessible, designed for keyboard, all that. I don't want everything to be broken down like this. I still want a lot of games to have their unique charm to them, you know? Like, I think this is going to be great with the League of Legends cast. I would hate to see something like an anime fighter get broken down to this. Like existing. If some of the teams come up with a new franchise and they want to follow this, that'd be great. But I would hate to see Street Fighter get brought down to here. I would really hate if they did something like Under Night like that, but I know that's not going to happen. French Red is small team. I don't think they're doing that. They're passionate about this stuff. But yeah, something like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Injustice, Guilty Gear. If they went down to that path too, because they were pressured by, let's say, some execs or publishing company to try to mimic Project L as much as possible, it'd be terrible. But I think the free-to-play business model is definitely, it's going to open up a lot of developers' eyes when Project L drops to some insane numbers. But I think it's crazy. Tekken 7, all of that content is $135. At least Street Fighter, when they release a new titled or a subtitle version, they kind of get rid of the old stuff. So you can still buy base Street Fighter 5, and then you can buy whatever the upgrade version is. So the upgrade is always at least, or at most, 2 purchases. They kind of just sweep away the old ones. So they do it better, but Tekken 7 is bad when it comes to season pass stuff. I think Dragon Ball FighterZ was pretty bad too. And also, on sale right now, Grand Blue, $60 still. Why? Same fucking Arc System works. Strive came out 2 weeks ago. Or was it closer to 3 weeks now? Anyways, $60 for Strive, or you could pick up Grand Blue right now. Come on. Almost everyone's going to pick Strive. Why isn't this on sale? I've wanted to give this a shot, but I cannot justify spending $60 on this game. That's right there. Even if it was like $30, I'd think about it. And I have some friends that play Grand Blue. Been wanting to give it a shot, but $60? No way. But yeah, I think it's going to be the future, whether we like it or not. And it's because Project L is going to come. It's going to change up the scene quite a bit when it drops. I just hope that the developers do the free-to-play right. We've seen games get cannibalized by their free-to-play practices, and it'd be terrible to see some recognizable franchises go down with some terrible monetization policies. But anyways, that's all I have to say about that. If you like the content, just consider dropping a like and subscribing. I got links to my socials and Twitch down below.